On to the third turn. First card first. 2 glory points. And then first random. Well, no elf, no health. So nothing to be done. And this is the big thing. The battle card. First, I have to decide whether this is the individual combat or group combat. This is indicated by the rank that I have. With this rank, it's going to be individual combat. So individual stance. We are using one zone. Up. And we are using soldiers. So one silhouette, not the multiple. And there will be some reserves as well. And the enemy units. One cavalry. Two hoplites. Sometimes you draw the better ones. There is a limit of 2 counters per zone. In this case, let's just decide by the die roll who goes in. And from the second one, okay, this stays in reserve. 4 rounds, 2 health. First round. Now, my counter is worth 3, 1, 1, 3, so 4, 4. But the enemy has the advantage of 1. The weakest unit is being hit, in this case hoplite. Now he has shield and armor, so we will see if this will save him. On 1, this does not save him. He is therefore brought to 0, which means eliminated. Every eliminated unit brings shame to Athens, so we flip the thing. We'll just bring the unit from a reserve for the second round and rinse repeat. This time we win by 3 plus 2, 5, 7 to 4. So there are 2 hits. Let's do this one by one. Shield and armor. This is saved, so this goes away. Second hit on the same hoplite. On 3 saved because of the shield. I will just leave it closer. 2 rounds done. Third round. 0 and plus 1, but we are tied, so nothing happens. And here 5 to 2, 3 again. So we rinse, repeat. The weakest enemy, save, save. Which means that we survived our first battle, but without any gains. The units that survived return to the pools. Up. Okay. The eliminated unit remains in eliminated section. The card has been resolved. The random event. Mm, I think that I will go for not training. So 1 health more. And shame on me. But at least the stamina will be a little bigger. Here we'll pick the guard duty. So 1 to 2 there will be a fight with cavalry. Nope. Okay. Random event. Once again, because this is the mandatory event, it's ignored and we draw the new one. Maybe gain one health. And now the battle for Thermopylae. And we will sort of be repeating the things. It's just that this time Athens have +1 to their, and this is the mercenary. Okay, mercenary unit is this one. Shuffle for citizens. And the enemy, this time phalangites. Shuffle. When it comes to phalanx, it should start always as a unit, not a soldier. We will just need at least one cavalry. And just one phalanx more for a good measure. It's supposed to be phalangite, but at least for now. Checking which units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad. Okay. Stamina 3, 4. So actually here. Now we want to break the phalanx. On to battle then. And let's see how this will turn. Just because we can try to open up the phalanx, I am using stance at +1, and the first campaign cards out of 4 says 0 -2. Now this is modified to +1, -1 because of the stance, but even this 5, yeah, 5 and 1, 4 phalanxes broken, so it's mm, opened up. Advantage of 4 means automatic elimination, but the unit still is supposed to change into the soldiers. Stamina goes down by 1, and this time we do not need to use much. And I forgot about this +1. So at 0, +1, -2, this is 5. Well, it looks like one phalangite is going to be eliminated. The next third round, it's not going to be pretty for the little one either. Now, one last round, we have to decide which unit goes in. Let's say odd cavalry. And once again, we'll try to crack open the phalanx. +1 versus 0, so phalanx is cracked indeed, but not enough to do anything about it. Stance resets, health at 4, so this will be it. The units return, with exception of the mercenary unit. Citizens go in, and the surviving phalangites return as well. This was, by the way, still individual combat. It's just that phalanx is being set up in a special way. Glory, glory, and those phalangites stay here. The cat has been resolved. This can go onto the pile, and the random event. Once again, ignored, draw again. Well, we can try to perform some lawless acts or not at all. There is no reason to gain more shame, so let's try to go for the reputation challenge. Now, reputation challenge is not a check, so this time 3 or less I lost, so I have to lose 2 reputation. I have only 1. I don't think that rules say anything about this. Terrible, terrible. No. Okay. Note to myself then. I This is one card where we have to randomly select some cheats, so I will just move it to robbers. Epilectos and phalanx. Up. Okay, up, up. Give it a shuffle, and it looks like our brave hero finds a phalanx. 3 rounds duel. So this means individual combat no matter what rank I would have. Let's try and crack the phalanx. -1. This is +1, so 0 from combat stance. +1 for the phalanx has 3, and I have 3 as well, so nothing happens. We will try to do one more +1. This time this is phalanx has 2, and the our brave hero also has 2, so another nothing. Single-handedly it's impossible to crack the phalanx from the front, it looks like. This time, however, 3 times over. 3 plus 2 is 5. 2 minus 2. Yeah. So this would be flipped. Phalanx is broken, but not eliminated. And this means that the duel is effectively over. Looking up something in the rules, just to make sure if I remember something correctly. Every flipped unit that was facing the character. So this act of breaking the phalanx is effectively the cause for a glory. Trying to drop the bits. This was the last. This was the last. My goodness. The last cut in the thing, so it will be now finishing segments in the turn. We do not have salary. We do not have the wealth, so I will just lose 1 health. Donations. Theoretically, earlier after defeating but it was a tie, it wasn't a victory. Okay, nothing then. No donations, demotion. Not to glory. And once again, up. Transferring shame removes 1 glory. Then two shame from Athens. Leave one glory token. Once again, no wealth. Preparation of the next deck. This time, turn 4. So, turn 4 is a special one. We will have to find one card that is here in the garrison. Only one, so at least this goes quickly. But now we are looking for green, like this one. Up, up. Looking for one more card. Yes, the very last one. So 17, 19, 12, 21. Those cards going back into the deck. Reshuffle, reshuffle. This stays. Returning tokens were appropriate. I guess depth perception isn't my strong suit. Okay. Okay. So we can continue. First card is this one. Title eligibility. We have 3 glory, and on the flip side of Lohagos we will see that 3 glory Taxiarchos, which means that promotion can be done by reputation or glory. So we will just pay to the Athens our glory. Then we have combat 3 rounds +1 for Macedon. This time, because we have Taxiarchos, we are using one zone, but we are using the units. So trying to draw a nice one. One could be better, but we'll do 2 phalanxes. And 2 hoplites. Okay, we are using one zone, so once again we have to randomize which one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reroll. The hardest. Well, let's do this then. Those units remain in the reserve 3 rounds. Okay, shuffle, shuffle, and let's go. 1 plus 3 is 4. This is 3, 1 hit against the weakest unit on the blue side. So one hit on the citizen, and citizen has clearly, there is nothing to be done here. The unit will be just flipped. Because units do not roll for save. Let's try this time. This is 3, 2 hits against the phalanx, but they are not brought to yeah, the advantage. So this was 4, 2 hits, sorry, 2 here, we have 3, so 1 hit. Effectively, this goes here. Last round, 3, it's a tie, so nothing happens. We didn't crack that unit. Hop. So far, Athens do not win, it's mostly ties, unfortunately. But at least maybe citizens do not die, so there is that. One random card, check health is if successful. Because we are trying to check it, I need 4, 5, 6 to increase it. Okay, healers didn't do anything. Now there is the events in Garrison. We are on campaign, but this event happens regardless because we are not present, we are not in Garrison. We have to roll a die and see if this will happen or not. It looks like General Phocion actually defeated the Macedonians, so 2 glory points to Athens. Random campaign event. I think we will try. We'll try to increase arete. So I need 4, 5, 6. Nope. Naval defeats. So 4 reputation markers. Athens suffered 2, I think 2 naval losses during the war. And this is what this is meant to symbolize. Increase shame markers. Campaign random. We attack Xiarchos. Reputation challenge. So if I will roll 4 or less, I gain 12. Finally. Now Macedonian reinforcements. Those removed units, it looks like it's mostly phalangites. They return to pool. Random. We will try to live off the land. And the challenge is passed, so we do not lose health. And last thing is the Battle of Cranon. Here we are using mercenaries and 2 hoplites. Shuffle. 2 citizens, I mean. Yeah. And enemy has 4 phalanxes and 1 cavalry. Cavalry is easy. Shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5 rounds, no advantage to any sides. We have once again check which unit. Let's say we'll do it like this. Because I am Taxiarchos, I will use only one zone. Number 3, so citizens. Those units are in reserve. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 will be a reroll. Okay, let's do this then. We will try to break the phalanx. 2 plus this is how it should be. Group and leadership 3. Okay, nevertheless still same thing in practical terms. So 2 plus 1, this is the group combat, so to speak. So 2 plus 1 means 3, 1, and they have 4 total. This is 3 advantage, so 2 hits. Citizen is flipped. Unfortunately, we switch to the individual combat. We'll try to crack this as much as we can. 2 plus 3, 5, 6. 4. So actually phalanx is cracked. If we'll survive, there will be 1 glory point for this. Uh, 5, 3, 7 to 1. The weakest is automatically eliminated. Two more rounds. 2, 3, 5, 4. 4 versus 1. 3 advantage, so 2 hits. 4 blocked by shield. This is a tough cookie. Last +1, 6, 5, so 1 hit that goes in. But nevertheless, this is sort of it. 2 glory points for the character. The battle is not a win for Athenians. Historically, they lost. And we have to perform, I believe, 2 more segments. Segment A and B in the administrative phase, I believe, if I remember correctly. Up. It's late when I'm recording this, and the rules clearly need further polish. Once the last card has been resolved. Okay. So if this is the case, glory, reputation and wealth possessed by the character. I have 2 glory, 2 wealth, so 4, and then we have taxiarchos. We use the higher value. In this case, the reputation is higher value, so I have 8. If I would have 10, it would be a victory for the player. As it is, the character survived as the leader of the regiment, but the Athens are not doing so hot. And well, we didn't win a single battle, really. We didn't create a victory. More to come in the coming hours, or rather, I should say, throughout the weekend. I will polish the components and clarify the rules. But this is the general basic flow of the game. I believe that I owe to the dear audience clearer explanations how the battle works, group combat and individual combat. I will try to make some videos on this just as well, and possibly include the examples in the rules about the potential situations just as well. Not everything that you have seen in this video is necessarily the ultimate state of the game, but I hope that at least after seeing the basic flow, it's easier for the audience to see how this game plays, even if in details certain rules or procedures may be not so clear yet. Some of them may even change, just like we have seen at the end of the first turn and the auto loss condition being fulfilled. Thank you for your patience. Good night.